Today I'll be doing a quick presentation about 7 helpful tools or extensions you can use in your Chrome browser. So for now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to exit this and I'm going to leave it for a second. Actually, I'm going to stay on it. Whoops. Just stay on it for a second. First, let me talk about it. Now, what an extension is basically, an extension could be thought of as an add-on or a mod for Chrome, which enables you to do extra things and have extra abilities and a lot of other things you can do with Chrome, and it helps you a lot with your productivity use, and it has a lot of uses. It can help many people, it can save time, it's useful for work, and there's many other uses and stuff it can also do. So 7 tools or extensions I'll be talking about are Grammarly, Data Saver, Traffic Light, Ublock Origin, Black Menu for Google, Mailtracker for Gmail, and Evernote Web Clipper. So I'll be briefly going over each one of them. So we'll be starting off with how to download an extension. So first, we'll see how to download an extension. So I'll think of an extension right now. Adblock Plus. So you search up your extension, you go to the Chrome Web Store. After that, this should come up. Then you click the Add to Chrome button. And then after that, it'll start installing the extension and it should be added to Chrome, as you can see here. So I'll just quickly remove that now. Remove. Now, as you can see, there were 7 extensions, yes. And I'll be starting off with the very first extension here, which is Grammarly. What's the problem here? Okay. So what Grammarly is, it's basically a web editor, okay? So it's basically, it edits your writing, whatever you type up on the web. So for example, if I go on a website like, let's say Facebook, and then I want to say something or make a comment, I can say, I really like this post. Now, as you can see, I made a mistake here and Grammarly automatically noticed it. But it didn't go for the word which I was going for, which was unfortunate. So you have the option to edit it here or edit it in Grammarly's custom editor on every website. So this can work for most websites. Unfortunately, it's not available for Google Technologies, as you can see here, but it will be soon enough, inshallah. And yep, that's basically what Grammarly does. Grammarly is very useful, especially for when you're making emails to other people, because it saves you time. It makes your emails look more professional, and also it fixes your grammar and spelling. Because when you're typing really quickly, then sorry, let me say that again. When you're typing really quickly, you get a lot of errors sometimes, and people might mistake it for something else. So it's really important to keep your grammar and writing checked, good, and making sense. Now, on to the next one, which is Data Saver. Also, tell me in chat if I'm going too fast or if there's any questions you have. So now what Data Saver is, as per the name, you can tell it saves data. It's a basic and easy, useful, well, let's say extension. So let's say I go on a website, example, Gmail for now. And then I click Data Saver, make sure to enable it. What Data Saver does, it basically saves data so that your internet experience is faster. And having a faster internet experience is always really useful for many people. And let's go on another website, see how much data I can save on this one. Okay, it's similar amounts, 4.5 MB. For different websites, it varies. For most websites, there might be an average. And that's basically what Data Saver does. Saves data so that you have a faster internet experience. Now we're going on to the next extension, which is Traffic Light, which I should have here. Yep. So this is Traffic Light. What Traffic Light does, it scans any web page you go on. So I'll use Young Innovators web page, for example. Now, going on the Young Innovators web page, if I click this, it tells me if there's any trackers on the page. So we do have a Facebook tracker, and it will tell me if there is. Famously said, somewhere something. Can't I stop this? Okay. So it also tells me if there's any potential threat on the website or if I should be careful at all. Another really useful thing this does, so let's say I'm searching up JB Hi-Fi, it will show me so whenever I'm searching on Google, it will show me every single checklist or traffic light on every website that comes up. So scan at each one of them, tell me if there's any potential threats or malware or anything like that, even viruses. So this is really useful because some antiviruses aren't designed for the web, so Traffic Light could be really useful. And one more thing I'd like to say, there is another ad block we'll be going through, ad extension we'll be going through, which is called Ublock Origin. And Ublock Origin, as I just said, is an ad block extension. So I'll go on to YouTube. So if I just click this now, so this is your ad blocker. I have the option of disabling it. So you just click this button to disable it and you reload the page. And here are the ads that are coming up now. So there's this ad and there's this ad. So I can enable it as well, but I'll have to reload my page for it to take effect. And also it tells me how many ads are blocked.
Excuse me, your screen is not refreshing. It's just stuck on somewhere. It's frozen.
Oh, I just paused the video.
But it's the whole screen is paused.
Whole screen?
Whole screen is paused. We can't see what you see.
Okay, let me just see. Fix it. New share the desktop, share screen. Is this better? Is this better?
Yeah, I can see it moving. I can see the.
So can you just move the mouse so we can actually see that you're moving it, please?
Yep, right here. So I'll just continue.
Yep.
Ublock Origin, where was I? Yep. So you also have the option for using Zapper mode. What Zapper mode does, it looks at the attributes of a page, and if there's an ad, it just deletes it like that. In my opinion, I find it really useful when there's any ads that aren't being deleted by the ad blocker. And yeah, it'll delete any part of the ad. So just click on the ad with the zapper and it'll delete the ad straight away within seconds. So now we'll be going on to the next extension, which is Black Menu. And if you didn't know, Black Menu was so good that it was actually rated best extension of the year. So if I go to Drive, for example, and I'm on a presentation, so let's just go back to this one, and I quickly want to search up the meaning or define a word. I have the option to go to Black Menu. I click here, and it will show me Google search. You can even take out images straight away. It'll also give me an option to go to Google Plus, translate maps, YouTube, news, Gmail, Drive, and etc. But as you can see, when I clicked on Drive, you also have to give it permission to access your Drive. sorry, not Drive, sorry, Calendar. So I'll just quickly give it access to my calendar. And if I go back to black menu, it should be working now. 3, 2, 1, there we go. So that is my calendar. You also have to give it permission. I already gave it permission for my Drive and my Gmail. The one for Gmail is very impressive in my opinion. But other than that, black menu also gives you the option to access all of the Google apps through here. And if you want, let me just quickly look. Not settings. Let me just quickly look for it. Okay, I'll leave it for later for now. So, yep, that's black menu. And now we'll be going on to our next extension, which is Mailtracker. Mailtracker is a very useful, let's say, extension and tracker for your emails, especially for business. This will be really useful. So I'll go onto my Gmail. As you can see, it has been loaded up. And I'll send something to Shafkat. So I'll call it test. Oops. So Shafkat, I want you to keep your email open. And now I'll go to send mail, and it'll show me that he hasn't read my mail yet, but anytime soon, I hope he'll read my mail. Shafkat, can you just go to your inbox and read the mail, please? I'll just reload this to see if he's checked it yet.
It gave a message below in the bottom area that he has opened it. You saw
Okay,
it?
yep. So, yep, 23 seconds ago, he opened it. Thank you, Shafkat. So, as you can see, Mailtracker tracks every single email you give. So I just activated it for my account recently because there's a process you have to go through before you can use it. So you have an option between business plans or free plan. Right now I'm using a free one, and this can be used forever. So there's no, even the free version is worth it. It can be used forever. There is no trial or anything like that. So now we'll be going on to our very last one, which is Evernote Web Clipper. So I'll go back to Young Innovators page. I'll go back there, younginnovators.net.au. And this is the whole page. Let me just mute it for a second. And then I click this extension, which is Evernote Web Clipper. Now, what it's showing me right here, what it did to the page, it tried to summarize the page for me. And what Web Clipper can do, it can take a snip of the whole page from top to bottom, or it can just simplify it for you. So we'll go simplified article, and it gets rid of all types of media and breaks it up into here. And as you can see, we have the design thinking video over here. So now we'll go full page. It'll take a big snippet of it'll take a big note of the full page. You can bookmark the page as well. You can screenshot it. So you can screenshot a specific part. So if you just select it, whoops. Oh, there we go. And then you can edit the page however you want. You can add arrows, you can do this, you can do that. So that's Evernote Web Clipper. And let me just see if there's anything else. Yep. And you also have the option to screenshot, and you can also give it tags, but I won't go into that for now. So that should be it for now. Correct? Yep. I went through everything. So these are the extensions I would recommend. I'll just paste them into into the chat so that everybody can take note of them and use them for themselves if they wish. And that should be it for now.